is Nick, and today's story comes from Britain. Actually, there is a similar story in many other cultures around the world. Once upon a time, in a big, expensive house in the countryside, there lived some rich people. But in the walls and under the floors, there also lived some mice. Now maybe you think these mice had comfortable lives, but actually they lived in fear. They were always afraid because in that house there was a cat. Well, the cat loved to catch mice, and the cat was fast, but that wasn't a problem because the mice were faster than the cat. The problem was that the cat was quiet. It would jump out and surprise the mice. It would catch them and eat them. Well, one day, the mice called a big meeting to talk about this problem. And they said, "What can we do? What can we do? We are living in fear. The cat jumps out and surprises us. It catches us and it eats us. What can we do?" So what do you think? What could the mice do about this cat? One of the mice had an idea. He said, "Well, the problem is the cat is too quiet. We need to make him noisy. Let's put a bell around the cat's neck. And then when the cat comes to catch us, we will hear the bell and we can run away." Well, a bell, of course. The mice agreed this was a great idea. Now they could be safe from the cat. But then another mouse asked a question. Excuse me, but who will put the bell on the cat's neck?" It's a good question. It's dangerous work for a mouse. "Well, maybe you could do it." "Me? I want to, but I hurt my paw. What about you?" No. I'm too old. What about her?" "Me? I have children. I can't do it. What about him?" "Well, I really want to do it, but I hurt my leg yesterday. I can't do it. What about her?" Well, I'm sorry to say, the mice did not get a happy ending. They continued to live in fear. The cat continued to jump out and surprise them, to catch them and to eat them. And it was all because none of the mice were brave enough to put that bell around the cat's neck. Do you remember the story? First, some mice live in a big house. They live in fear of the cat, so they hold a meeting. They decide to put a bell around the cat's neck. But none of the mice are brave enough to do it, so they continue to live in fear of the cat. Well, now you know the story. Why not tell it to somebody else? In English, of course. You know, telling stories is one of the best ways to practice your speaking. Because if you're not clear, the other person doesn't understand you. Now, maybe you don't like the ending of that story. Well, that's okay. Change it. You know, it's your story now. Make the mice brave. Put a dog into the story. Make the story yours, and then tell it to someone else. A good story is one of the best gifts that you can give to someone.